All right, getting right into this. Um, let's see. I'm gonna say first off, really weird matchup for Roy. Kind of hard to engage as Roy against Game & Watch. That up B, of course, is going to be a giant factor. Scoop you entirely. Scoop you from a lot of distances unless I think like maybe max spacing on your certain moves. But obviously, being as light and floaty as Game & Watch is, that Rage Jer ends up being really, really fucky. Dom is just going to have to show us one way or another, I guess. Um, all right. Yeah, I like the stall before the descent. Uh, the minute. Meow currently, I was about to say, I saw the F smash. Meow currently sitting at a really, really scary percent, like F tilt and side B. Major killers here. But you are, oh, up B, the Game & Watch detectable but untackable up B is going to put Peak in a really tough spot. All right. Yeah. Meow gets to that gets the starting percent where Nair is going to guarantee lead into. Let's look at it. Is it? Yeah, I figured I would have said guaranteed 50. Dropping it early, but still nothing to sneeze at there. And this damage is just going to keep building up until probably about like 80% when a lot of those true strings kill, or where a lot of those true strings stop working and you get into more Game & Watch fishing shenanigans. Ooh, good bomb though. All right. And Peak is going to get that first stock of that. Sitting at a maybe a little bit uncomfortable 73%. Of course, obviously, Meow having to work harder for damage to kill is going to help a little bit, but Game & Watch can get these stray hits that are really fucking dire and silly for some reason. So Peak still has to like do a good bit of work before this game is anywhere near even again. Currently, keeping, man, I was about to say, I like that Piku's keeping Meow at the ledge with the dashbacks, really owning a lot of that space. But unfortunately, he got a little bit too close, did not respect the tilt. Game & Watch Dare off stage. It's a killer. Especially at percents when it's untechable. If you can get it fresh, then I believe it starts being untechable at around 120 on lightweights to maybe like 150 on a on a heavyweights. All right. Oh no! Unfortunately, that's the tipper. Peak might have wanted to, maybe should have stopped and then fallen with a fair, but I don't know. It could have been too laggy. This is hard. At them, yeah, still making the most out of this lead, packing on good damage, and again, like that Nair is so active and is just gonna put on so much extra. All right, Peak looking more for these Nairs. No understanding that. Ooh. Oh, we hate to see it. Unfortunately, it sounded like something else he buffered those. Looked like he may have buffered a roll and top smash, but yeah, no, Game & Watch is this passive aura that makes you choke around him, just kind of walk into silliness. And I can't say I blame him. It'll happen. Game 1 is going to be Meow. All right, getting into this game number 2, we've got the Dominic Peak Fox. Yeah, no, not one I mentioned earlier, but nonetheless part of Peak's roster. I wonder what I honestly kind of agree with this choice. I think that having better avenues to directly pressure can be more helpful in a lot of cases. Like that extra safety matters so much more, especially because if as Roy you're apt to be a little less safe, and that means your Game Watch gets more pickups. Goodness, I'm so sorry. I keep yawning. Um, but I don't know, kind of undoing my point a little bit. Um, Meow is actually going to get that build up that damage and able to close out that stock early with an F tilt. PS2 having those smaller side blast zones and Fox being light definitely helps, but I would not want to be a fast follower against Game and Watch. Yeah, started to lap him. This is looking really, really hard. All right, unfortunately I've been called, but I'll pass the mic to whoever comes back. Thanks.
Come on, Peak. Come on, Peak. You can do it.